on the channel, we go fangs out with the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover figure with the Universal Monsters Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Dracula Shredder Target Exclusive Edition.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Universal Monster crossover event of a lifetime. This time with the Dracula Shredder Target Exclusive Edition. But for all your Target Exclusive Edition needs, hey, guess what? Hit up Target. But for everything else under the sun, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And this is our second go around with this figure. And of course, we'll compare it to the first one later in the video here. But this is the red Target exclusive version. Really writes itself at this point. All red, Target. And now there is apparently going to be a Walmart exclusive one as well. Not sure if that's going to be for the upcoming comic or Walmart Con, I guess. Not Comic Con, Walmart Con. I want to say the 24th of July, depending when you're watching this, depending when this video goes up. You guys know Patreon members get a lot of my videos weeks, months, years ahead of time. This will come on traditional YouTube eventually, but Patreon members, special shout out to them, and YouTube channel members get all the videos early, of course. But this will be at Target. I don't know. I've only seen it at one Target so far. I was on a business trip to Omaha, Nebraska. Shout out to Omaha, Nebraska. Walked into a Target, and I just happened to look at it. I said, I wonder if this is the exclusive one. Opened it up, and voila, it was the exclusive one. It's been a couple of weeks now. Have not seen any more of these. Have to think they're coming fairly soon, though. We'll see what happens right there. But let's dive into it. How about let's take a look at the packaging on this one. There it is. Very cool image on the front. I don't know. I guess I see what they're going for. It's like a bat type look with Shredder and Dracula, but it's not what I think of necessarily with Shredder, not necessarily what I think of with Dracula, but I guess more Shredder than Dracula in this image with the helmet going on. Crossover right there. Of course, Dracula down here. Shredder as Dracula, and of course, Van Helsing Splinter goes together. A little bit of a cross-sell. We've unboxed every single one of these on the channel, so check out any of them if you missed them. And on the back, the packaging is always really cool with some of the blurbs, very tongue-in-cheek. And of course, the red version here, the Target exclusive. Guaranteed to horrify the blood-sucking samurai, Shredder as Dracula. Behold, the immortal master who reigns in blood like a young Kerry King. Fear the undead, Shredhead. With fangs of steel, the horror is real. Crimson creature of the night, rising from his coffin to dine on turtle soup. He'll rip you to shreds. Oh my gosh, quite the movie poster kind of background going on there. I should probably open it up and show the inside too. How about that? Looking good. Once again, in red instead of black this go around. Oh, what are we doing there? See you later up high. Silica packet. Good eating. See you later. Goodbye as well. And then we get the plastic prison, losing stuff out of the package too. Plastic prison right there. Of course, going to take this offline, get him out of the package. We'll be back talking all things Shredder Dracula. All right, we dive into Dracula / Shredder from the Turtles Universal Monster crossover. And of course, per the norm, we're going to start with the accessories first. And let's mix it up. Let's get this big old spear staff combo here. Brown handle, a little silver on the end, a big spike on the end in silver. Looking good, a little bronze color in the middle. Saw this before, and that's going to be the theme. This is a repaint, remember, after all. Diving into the hands here, we got hands that got the Shredder, I guess, spikes, daggers on the end, whatever you want to call them. We got those, of course, both on the left hands here, filling the theme with this one over here as well. So we got both of those. We got a tight grip and a little bit looser grip. Choose your own adventure. I wish the option was there to have both hands with the spikes on them instead of just having the left ones only. I wish it would have been back and forth. Not the case though. And then the other hand, not having spikes, just regular, same grips on this one here. Definitely dirty black nails there. I guess Dracula has black nails apparently, but we got that going on. Then we get some of these other accessories. We get this little turtle skeleton head. I guess you could put this on the end of the spike here, and you could show, hey, he killed that turtle, spiked right through there. So we do got that little turtle head there. And speaking of turtles, what about you and a turtle head over there? Oh, Todd, get on, stay on the couch. Yeah, there we go. Or actually, go upstairs. Yeah, go upstairs. We do got another little turtle here with the candle on the top. The little turtle walking around with the candle. We saw this before as well. Little Todd and his turtle head over there. Watch out for it. Watch out. We do get two little rats right here, both dead, unfortunately. Of course, he's going to kill them. These are Splinter's relatives, I guess. We got a brown and a black rat. Great for other toy lines. You want to mix this in with something else, you could do this. You could even give this with the Dracula Universal Monster Bela Lugosi edition. Have those rats with him if you want to. We do got his jug, of course. He has a jug band on the side, just like you, Todd McFarlane. I know you guys don't like to talk about it. A lot of jug band heat between jug bands out there. But he has got this jug right here, got that rope on the top. He's ready to just blow away. Just blow away like a young George Harrison in 1979. Maybe that was the year. Shout out to George Harrison. Shout out to Blow Away. Underrated song. Underrated song. But now we're getting down to Dracula Shredder right here. And we're going to start with the heads. And I do like that we have 3 heads for this one. You have the regular edition for everybody. You got the Target edition. You get the future Walmart edition. You can display all 3 looks, all being a little bit different. I do appreciate that if they're going to go the extra mile to have 3 figures to make them different like that. So I do like that a whole lot. This one here, he's got his war on. He's ready for war. He's got the helmet like Shredder does. Looking very good here. As I got hair in my mouth somehow. Where did that hair come from? I guess this lock. No, it happens from time to time. And nothing worse than getting hair in your mouth. Maybe, I guess, hair in your food, right, Todd? Yeah, that's a little worse there. But a little hair in the mouth. Never stopped a review, though. Never stopped a review. But we do got this helmet here looking very good. Nothing is removable there. You can see a little bit of the Dracula behind the mask. You got the big spike over the top. And then you got the basket weaving kind of helmet on there. That's what always reminds me of, a little basket weaving. Got the cool teeth going on here, I guess like a Dracula. He's got the fangs going on, but it is some Dracula armor, and of course in red right there. Now the second head, we get the armor once again, but totally different on this one. More bat-like, more creature-like. You got the red eyes back there, the white pupils, and the red and the black attack. Looking a lot more sinister on this second head. Looking more animal than man, I guess is what this looks like to me. But you got the same kind of war helmet going on, a little different to it though. Very nice to see that one. And I may be using that one with this head. I'm not sure. The verdict's still out. And then last but certainly not least, we get the more Bela Lugosi style head. Obviously not that, but it's more of a traditional Dracula with the black hair, the black eyebrows. Red lipstick, maybe. We got the red eyes there, and then you got the clawed face. Of course, Splinter clawed him right across the face. I'm sure that's where that came from. This is what I used on the first version, so I'm definitely using one of these 2 heads with the red one. And the red one feels like more ready for war, where black feels more like lounging around the house, or maybe the castle, who knows. But it does look good. Of course, spikes on the shoulder, ready to go, very Shredder-like. You got a cape. Everybody loves a cape. Dracula loves a cape. Shredder loves a cape. Loves it in red with the black on the inside. Nice, soft, good cape right there. Very ornate outfit on here as well. Got that little kind of dial in the front there. But he does got an old-timey rope belt there, so it takes him down a notch, I will say. I don't think they'd let him into Club Grayskull. They'd say, no, sir, not with that rope belt, of course. We can't let that happen, is what they would say. Does got a little neck protection there, because protect your neck, as we do know. Real chain hanging in there, just dangling in there a little bit, looking good. But nice red plastic color around here. Would be cool if this is kind of soft goods. Obviously, they're not going to change that, but it does look very, very nice. Very yellowish skin tone to match the face, of course. Got the Fist of Fury over here, Fist of Fury over here. Got the spikes, got the forearm guards as well, looking nice. And then you get down to the feet down here. He does got some beautiful shin guards here. Look to be Darren Dalton. Of course, I know that read anywhere. Philadelphia Phillies. Shout out to the legendary Darren Dalton. Definitely missed all these years later. Got some spikes on the side there, and then you got some protection down into the boots as well. Arm does go around. You do get blocked up a little bit by those shoulders, though. Double jointed elbows, looking very good there. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head removable. Really no back forth, side to side on this one. It's just there's too much going on with the shoulder guards and stuff. No movement there. You do get waist articulation. I got a little paint scuff right down where his belt meets. Your mileage may vary, but right out of the package, they got that little scuff down there. Unfortunate for sure. Little bit of side off there, limited by his skirt right there, limited in the legs as well. Double jointed knees looking good there. ankles back, forth, side to side, up and down. Our usual NECA articulation, I guess, at this point here. And he does fit on a ringside collectible stand. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% at ringside collectibles. But we got Dracula Shredder once again, this time in red. And red feels more like Battlefield, ready to go. So this is where I think I'm going to leave this one. And I think I'll wait for the Walmart one to use this head or their version of that head in the future. We'll see what happens. But I think this one out of the package is how I'm going to ride with this one here. Going to make all three of them a little bit different. But I do got the first incarnation here in black. I think I still do prefer the black because when I think of Dracula, obviously I think black. And I want to say the third edition is like a goldish color. It's got gold in it or something. I don't know. Walmart's saying, you know, we're the best. We're gold. Maybe. But two versions of this one now. Very interesting that they've done this take here. But of course, NECA is not going to turn down store exclusives. They're not going to turn that kind of stuff down. It's a money game. We know how it goes by now. But cool for what it is. Nowhere near my favorite of the Universal Monster crossover figures. And that might be a good crossover event to do a top 5 or a top 10 list at the end of, I guess Halloween time frame is more like it. A long way to get there, but looking for a Halloween top 5, top 10, I might do the Universal Monster crossover top 5, top 10. We might do that. We got black and white editions. We got regular editions. There's some meat on the bone there. Maybe we'll pencil that one in for Halloween, but not a bad piece of business here. Hitting targets right now, like I said, found it a couple of weeks ago, have not seen any since. Your mileage will vary, but I'm sure it'll be on the Target app as well. So be on the lookout for that. But there it is, Shredder Dracula. Any thoughts from you guys or gals out there? You gals love your vampires. I know that my wife loves some vampires. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to both my YouTube channels. Check out Patreon and YouTube channel memberships for even more content and your best way to support the channel. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, the Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is, of course, the podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, every single Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found, with video cast, of course, on YouTube. So for Dracula, Shredder, NECA, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?